Okay, hello everybody. Another quick update. It has been quite a end of the week. So Thursday, my aunt died. Very lovely woman. Also had some, you could say, historical impact on the country as well. Thanks to her, one of the old Czech chronicles managed to make it back to the country. So it's quite a tough time. We'll have a funeral on Wednesday. And for me personally, it's also kind of interesting, or we kind of saw it coming. She was 96 years old, but still, it's kind of coming to the terms of the loss, and especially knowing that now that our oldest generation, the family, is probably going to be slowly going one by one, is a tough realization, you could say. Very, very disturbing at the same time as well. So, yeah, something that kind of really disturbed me for the rest of the week. But still, on Friday, or actually on Thursday as well, I managed to do with Meteor Software, with Gaps, as a moderator, kind of like a talk with, I could say, open source developer, or developers, which is pretty nice. So check it out on the official Meteor Software channel. And on Friday, me and Jan Kuster had our Meteor dispatches. So that was also very interesting, because Jan introduced his UI design system for Blaze, which was taken for an existing React system, Shad UI or something like that, which is very popular with businesses, and is built on top of another existing, could say, primitives and UI system as well. So I think I've took from it the OTP design, which has kind of like the 6 numbers that you put into two-factor authentication. So that was pretty good that I did to kind of see. And now we are to Saturday, which usually is my rest day. It kind of just somehow happens all the time that it ends up to be Saturday when I'm just so exhausted, so I just relax, and or I'm just not able to do really anything, which was the case today as well. But I was dragged out, thankfully, to Japanese Day at the other end of the city, and that was quite also walk in the botanical gardens there, and very nice. So I feel now more refreshed, and probably tonight before I will sleep, I'll try to get a little bit more moving on my personal website to update. Primarily, probably I just get quickly the Japan page up, and then I will start building everything else around it. At least first the informational part, and then direct donations and all that stuff. Speaking of those, I would want to very much thanks Kelly Copley, who put in a one-time donation on GitHub sponsors, and looking at that, I'm hoping that will help cover the stay in Tokyo. So once again, I'm primarily doing the talk for Meteor community to kind of put us back onto the map, and I'm hoping that we can find enough kind souls in the community to help me offset some of the cost of going to the conference. So that's it for the update. Let me know in the comments if you would like me to just focus on these comments, or potentially go into our topics, and what the other topics could be, or what would you like me to cover. The thing is, I know about quite a lot of areas, because one of my things that I want to do, or you could say I'm aspiring sci-fi writer, though lately just aspiring, haven't had really much time to write. So if I don't code tonight, I will probably do some writing or something like that to put my head of other things. So with with the sci-fi, I really look into all the different things and interesting things that are happening. So philosophy, psychology, anthropology, kind of I delve kind of into all the possible aspects, or like anything that's out there that I find interesting or that could be help me to predict, or well, not so like predict, but kind of help me form my sci-fi universe. So quite a lot of topics that I can kind of cover thanks to that knowledge. So that's it for today. For tomorrow, my primary goal again is to get the Japan site up. Probably will just be at this point a static one, hopefully maybe with enough information or with enough stuff that maybe some user login with some Meteor magic, and maybe some embedded playlists like we have here on YouTube, so people can watch all those things. Next week we have the funeral on Wednesday. On Tuesday, I will be going to a Jethro event. Jethro is like kind of like investment and import export organization that helps outside companies to come to Japan and vice versa. So I'll be kind of going there hopefully to get some additional contacts, and I have a few more events through the week as well. Noticeable one on Monday. I'm going to special event for Mensa, which is 10 years of one of the creative writing group there, which I have been active years ago. Not so much lately because not enough time, and also the direction or what the activities are not exactly of that much interest at this point, but still I'm going to go there, enjoy what's happening, and who knows, maybe I will gain some more inspiration and everything, which I think is what I need right now, is and also what I'm looking to do in Japan. It's like to kind of get a kick up and to become more productive in my things, because kind of sitting in this room doing all my work a lot of the time, and everything else happening, it's kind of really grinds you down. So I need to get out of here and kind of go into say a general community that's community that's really focused on great productivity and things that really, I would say, connect with me, which is one reason why I want to live in Japan eventually. And I need to get my Japanese vocabulary and revise my Japanese. Actually, over there, half of that shelf there are my Japanese textbooks, so I have some revision to do before I go to Japan. I need to get into a routine of learning new words, so we shall see how that's going to align with everything. And finally, sometime during the next week, I need to get really set up with the presentation. So if you want to get private previews on that, be sure to sponsor me on GitHub or eventually also on my website. I think the challenge there for my personal website is to provide some sort of a option that it's once you sponsor me through that, it's going to give you access to additional things. So not sure how much of that I can get done before I run out of time, but because I have to kind of do it on the weekends and out of my other work, so we shall see. Okay, thank you very much for coming, and the website, once it's up, so probably if you're watching this a bit later, will be jandvrag.me/Japan. So right now for a 4 page, but hopefully tomorrow on Sunday That would be the 8th of September. I will hopefully have at least something up there. I'm completely rebuilding the entire web page, so we shall see how it goes. So with that, have a nice rest of the weekend or rest of the day, whenever you're watching this, and see you next time.